Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and absolutely thrilled to have you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies with us today, isn't it? And it's a glorious Friday going into the weekend. Great news about Brittany Griner being released in exchange. Yes, she was definitely made a political pawn. However, it is a good lesson for the rest of us in that we just need to be also, when we're travelling, and now that we're travelling more, be extremely aware of anything that you are taking, whether it be medicines, foodstuffs, whatever, into countries that may not have the same rules as your home country does have. So just be very aware of that. So yes, what am I going to look at? Lauren Boebert and Jim Jordan. Oh, harsh truth coming forward for both of them. Watching Lauren Boebert automatically went to a recount. Pendulum and her cards have told me a couple of times now that she will scrape literally by a couple of hundred votes, but she won't hold her seat for long. It was the Four of Pentacles that tried to flip out there, which is, yeah, she's and the boys are agreeing with me that she won't hold her seat for long. She will scrape through. So let's have a look. And Jim Jordan, Cash Peters mentioned Jim Jordan this morning in one of his videos, and I went, oh, I haven't had a look at Mr. Jordan for a while. Might see what's in store for him as well. There's just so many of them. Someone asked me about, whether the Russian oligarchs were involved in the case that's going. Which case was that? That was that I read on yesterday. Joseph Harding. Were they involved in that? And it's like, it is so intertwined. Someone also asked about, was it the Joel Greenberg or something case, whatever his name is, that's the trafficking with Gates. The guys, yeah, they're agreeing with me again here. It is all so intertwined that we can't just say this is involved with this, because it is literally a intertangled network of, and boy, I don't begrudge the DOJ, Jack White, anybody trying to sort it out. It would look like, when you see the cop shows and they've got the crime scene and they've got the red string going from this person to that person to this place to that place, and it is literally, the board is, it's just a tapestry of string running back and forth. So, oh boy. Okay, let's have a look. I'm just going to do two Celtic crosses, one for Lauren Boebert and then one for Jim Jordan. So Lauren Boebert to start with. Tell me about what the future has in store for Lauren Boebert, House Representative in Colorado. What does the future have in store for Lauren Boebert? Lauren Boebert. I always picture her as blonde, but she's not blonde. It's Marjorie who's blonde. I don't quite know why I always picture her like that, but she's dark-haired, had the Shooters Cafe or whatever it was. Oh, goodness me. With the glasses, who I gather she worked as allegedly had a side hustle. Currently going through marital problems with her husband. Interesting cards that have fallen out. I shall keep them there. Tell me what's in store going forward for Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert. Okay, thank you. Telling me stop sharply. Right, what have I got? First card that flew out, burden. So there's going to be the messages that are going to come out in regards to whatever she's going to find difficult to manage, burdensome as she treads this path. So I think she's finding it burdensome already. These two then popped out, and I'm going to take that as her challenge, because that was the one on top. It's this chaining to the devil, the addiction to power, her toxic way of thinking. I don't know that there's drugs or alcohol or anything like that there, but it's just her whole outlook on life, thank you guys, they're just saying her whole outlook, her perception of reality is toxic. And she also did chain herself to Trump, and Trump is going down. It's just, yeah, toxicity. There is justice coming for her. Lady Justice. Okay, so these are the legal system, the lawyers, the prosecutors coming for her. In the past we have justice. Well, speaking of justice, there's Lady Justice. Actions and consequences is in her past, and I suspect there's a subpoena there with her name on it already. Let's see where this goes, because it is in the past. Crowning the reading, Temperance, which is about a rebalancing. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. Pouring from one emotional cup to another. And this is crowning. It's also known as the potential future. So it's actually rebalancing things to their natural, how they should actually be. And one of them is Lauren Boebert, not in government. The immediate future, the past, her naivety is the immediate future. Externally, she's trying to play her cards close to her chest, but she's got insecurity, and I suspect she's got money problems as well. How can they make all this money and have money problems? Well, her Shooters restaurant failed. She's been found to have made false claims about goodness knows what, including threats outside her restaurant. She's going through a divorce at the moment. She's got money woes, but she's also suffering from insecurity externally. Internally, it was all about the big lie. It's all about the lying. It's about she doesn't know when to stop lying. She doesn't know what the truth is anymore. Thank you guys. This is what they're putting through me. It's internally. And she's very possibly still lying to herself. I don't know that she recognises the truth, but internally it is about the big lie. Hopes and fears, moral corruption, cast out in the cold, financially bereft, is her fear. But moral corruption and cast out into the cold, and financially nothing. This is her outcome. Hopes and fears, this is the outcome. Things are going to come for her very quickly from the powers that be. Death. 3 major arcana, 4 if you include Temperance. So it is about the rebalancing of what is just and true and good for democracy. So this is democracy. It's going to come for her very quickly from the powers that be, that is going to lead to death. Russia, 4 major arcana, 5 if you include that, 6 if you include this, 7 if you include this as the chain through. So there's going to be some sort of potential link to Russia with her. She's going to try and offer her way out of it. She's going to try and offer up those that were around it. She's going to try and offer up those that she was in contract with. Walking away, Judgment, Page of Swords, Spy in the Camp. Is she going to turn into the spy in the camp? I don't know that it's going to work for her though. She's going to find herself out of office. This is her out of office. There's going to be these links to Russia. I suspect she's going to try and bargain to dob in those that were around her and those that she was made agreements with, but it's not going to work for her. She's going to be judged. And there is possibly there is somebody that has already dobbed in on her, very possibly. The Emperor, we know who that is, with his money melting away, reaping what he sows, retreat in death, having to defend herself in front of the lawmakers, and all this seediness is going to come to the surface. So that's Lauren Boebert. None of it's particularly good. I think she's going to try and work things for herself. Once she's under the real pump, she's going to try and wheedle her way out, but I don't think it's going to work. I think somebody has already dobbed her in and put links to her. Okay, let's have a look to Jim Jordan. She may be able to offer up something in a reduction of, to try and save her own skin. Oh dear, excuse me, been a big week. She's going to try and offer up something, but about those who she was in cahoots with. I don't know that it's going to. Oh, Ted Cruz, why has he popped into my mind? Is she going to offer up Ted Cruz? And his cohorts? Let's have a quick ask. Can I ask question, please? Can I ask question? Can I ask question? Can I ask question? Is Lauren Boebert going to offer up Ted Cruz as her attempt to get out of jail free card? It's Lauren Boebert, entertainment only, and that's a yes. That's a yes. Is she going to bring the downfall of Ted Cruz? Is Lauren Boebert going to be the downfall of Ted Cruz? No. So that'll get... Okay, so she's going to offer him up, but it's not going to work. Does Lauren Boebert have dirt on Ted Cruz? Yes. Okay. I'm going to ask this a different way because I'm wondering whether that no is what's going to get her off the hook. Okay, is the dirt that Lauren Boebert have on Ted Cruz going to get her off the hook? No, it's a no. Can I ask, is that because the DOJ or the powers that be, the investigators, already have the information, which would be the the Page of Swords, which is the spy in the camp? Yes. So, is this spy in the camp? The circles are me asking the question, and then we have the yes or no. Is the spy in the camp going to bring down Ted Cruz? Yes. So is Lauren Boebert going to save her own skin with what information she has on him? And it's a no. Definite no. Okay, so that's what I'm getting, is that offer is her going to attempt to offer what she knows, but they already know it, so it's not going to get her off the hook. But what they already know is going to bring down the round hairy one. Okay, I'll read on him on another day because I'm going to end this video and then I'm going to do another one for Jim Jordan for those that are interested, because that went a bit longer than I thought. We looked at a few extra things. Okay, thank you for joining me. If you've got any questions, anyone you want me to read on, or if you have a burning personal question, please either email me at meistertarot@gmail.com or put them in the comments below and I'll add them to the list. Okay, private questions will be answered privately. They're not put on this forum. Okay, thank you for joining me. Catch you later. Bye-bye.